Okay, so aham brahmasmi goes with Trinad each. Then tatvamasi with taruriva sahishnuna. Then sarva kalidam brahma with amanina manadena. Then prajnana brahma goes with kirtaniyah sada harih. So we're talking about this. We've been talking about this. The relation between Trinad Sloka and the four Mahavakyas of Shankaracharya. So we've been talking about this. Especially the kirtaniyah sada harih. The glories of Nam Sankirtan. It's showing the glories of Nam Sankirtan. Like yesterday we spoke that Guru Pada Padma Nitila Pravistam Vishnu Pada Stotra Shata Shila Bhakti Vedanta Shila Vamana Goswami Maharaj. He describes you should chant holy names always. Although it said Sakridapi, if only once you chant holy names already, all your sins are destroyed. So why to chant again and again? So example is given. There's a story in the Ramayana about Dasharatha Maharaja. So when he was young, he was in the jungle hunting. He had gone to the jungle to hunt some deer. And what happened was that Dasharatha Maharaja had one special arrow called Shabda Bediban, that even from far away he could shoot that arrow. And listening to the sound of like animals, for example, by the sound the arrow would move according to the sound. And in this way he could kill, I think he told Asur, means actually demons. So once Shravana Kumar he was so he was doing Tirtha Yatra, pilgrimage place, going with his parents for pilgrimage place, and then Shravana Kumar had gone to fetch water for his parents. But he was fetching the water, sorry, and then the Dasharatha Maharaj, he heard he's fetching water and heard and thought it was a deer, so he shot the arrow. So Dasharatha Maharaj thought that the sound of him fetching the water was the sound of a deer drinking water. So Dasharatha Maharaj thought, oh, it's a deer drinking water. So he shot the Shabda Bediban, this arrow that moves according to the sound. And then what happened was that Shravana Kumar was killed. He died. Then Dasharatha Maharaj came to where the boy was, and he saw it was not a deer. Oh my, it was a boy. Big problem had come. And then so Shravana Kumar was like flapping before dying and like this. And he told before dying, please, you give water to my parents, because my parents, they are thirsty and suffering from thirst. Then, so Dasharatha Maharaj was thinking what to do or not. What is my duty now, or what should I not do? He was thinking, what a big problem. I was hunting a deer, and now I shot a boy. I killed not only a boy, a Muniputra, the son of a Muni. Shravana Kumar had left his body. So Dasharatha Maharaj brought the dead body of the boy, and also a pot full of water he brought. And then, listening to him coming, his parents thought, oh, it's Shravana Kumar, our son, coming. Oh, son, please give us the water. But Dasharatha Maharaj, what to do? He could not even speak any word. So his parents told, oh, son, no problem. It's late, no problem. You are very young, so maybe, you're naughty, so maybe you were playing somewhere, that's why you are late coming back with the water. But oh, my son, we are thirsty, please give us some water to drink. So, please give us water, we're thirsty. Why aren't you speaking anything? Then, in the end, Dasharatha Maharaj told, oh, best of the Munis, actually, I'm not your son, Shravana Kumar. Actually, I am the king of Ayodhya, Dasharatha. I shot the Shabda Bedi barn, this arrow that's moved by the sound. And then your son was fetching water at that moment. And big calamity came. I've killed your son. But when I went to see him, and he told me to bring water to you, and that's why I brought water to you. Please take the water. A big problem came. What to do? Listening to this, the parents told, foolish, you've killed my son. It's a great sin. And you think I will drink the water from a sinner person's hand? You're a great sinner. Does anybody drink the water from the hands that killed their own son? I'll die, but I'll not drink water from your mouth, from your hands. Saying like this. Speaking this, both the parents, the mother, father of the boy, they left their body. But before leaving the body, his father gave a curse to Dasharatha Maharaj. Just like we are suffering in separation of our son, and we are dying in separation, in the same way you will also, being separated from your son, you will suffer and suffer, and you give up your life, your body. Saying like this, both means both mother and father of Shravana Kumar, they left their body. Dasharatha Maharaj was so upset. What to do? This was an artha, like something unknowingly, something bad happened. He didn't kill on purpose, right? It was like an unknown sin. So if you commit some sin unknowingly, you have to do some atonement. Shastra explains. You have to chant holy names, then your sin is destroyed. All the Mahapaps, great sins, they are destroyed by chanting holy names. So yesterday I told, Shastra explains, there are how many kinds of mahapap? Great sins? 5 kinds of great sins, the Shastra explains. So Gohata, killing the cow. Brahmanhata, killing a cow. Killing the Brahmana. So Mahapap. Stri, killing a woman, old man, kids. This is also a great sin. And 2, misbehave with the wife of the guru. This is also a great sin. So how many? 4. And the 5th is to break the trust of someone. Let someone down. So if somebody trusts you and you break his confidence, like somebody trusts you trusted you to do something, and you have cheated the person, cheated, like let him down or cheated him or like. So I slept on your lap, trusting you, and then you cut off my head, and you destroy me. So this is to break the confidence that somebody has on you. So somebody trusts you and so somebody trusts you and then you let him down and cheated him. So this is also a great sin. And to purify yourself from this, only chanting holy names. So Dasharatha Maharaja, what did he do? What did he do? He went to the ashram of Vashistha Rishi, and Vashistha was not in the ashram. He was out of the ashram for some reason, and then his elevated disciple told to Dasharatha to do Achaman 3 times, speaking the names of Ram. And like this, his sin would be destroyed. But when Vashistha Rishi he came, then the disciple told to the Guru what happened, told to Vashistha. And he told, I told him to chant 3 times the name of Ram. Listening to this, Vashistha Rishi was not pleased. He told, only once chanting the holy names of Ram, already all the sins are destroyed. And you told him to chant 3 times. Why 3 times? Because Shastra explains that Sakridapi, Sakrit means once. Once, if you chant holy names of Lord, take holy name, like speak holy names, all your sins are destroyed. So by one holy name, so many sins are destroyed with only one holy name, that even the great sinners cannot even do more sins than that. So this is the glories of holy names. So who is the topmost sin? Like those who kill cows, brahmanas, misbehave with wife of guru. But the worst of all sins is Vishwasaghatakam, like the example I gave, to break someone's trust. So you trust somebody and you're sleeping on his lap, and that person chops off your head and kill you while you're asleep and goes away. So this is a mahapap, great, great, great sin. But even a person like this, if he chants holy names, his sin will be annihilated, like purified. So in this context, I told some story yesterday. Which story I told yesterday? Okay, the story was that there was a prince that he was hunting animals, and he entered a deep jungle. And his armies, his soldiers also, he got lost from them, and he forgot the way to come back. It was a deep jungle. He didn't know where to go. And the deer disappeared in the forest. And the prince was found in the middle of this deep forest, and how to go away, come back. And suddenly the sun had set, it was dark, and it was also started raining also. So this prince was so afraid. So afraid, what did he do? He Even another thing, he saw there was a lion like next to him, and this prince, he saw there was a lion like behind him. So afraid from the lion, the prince climbed up a tree. But when he climbed up the tree, he was even more fearful, because before there was a lion behind him, but also there was a bear like sitting on the top of the tree, a bear. Seeing the bear, the prince became so afraid also what to do. So there was a lion under the tree, and on the top of the tree, he was also there, a bear. So what to do? But the bear told him, look, you are afraid of the lion, so you've climbed this tree to protect your life. Me too. I've also climbed up here afraid because of my fear of the lion. I was also afraid of the lion, because the lion also had tried to kill me, the bear told. So both of us, we are afraid. So we took shots of the tree because we are afraid of the lion, both of us. So listen to me. I want to make some friendship with you, bear told. So the prince and the bear, they did some friendship at that moment. So they made an oath, like they took an oath. Which kind of oath? Okay, from now on, from today on, we will be like friends. Saying this, the prince and the bear, they agreed, and so it was very dark. It was like nighttime, and the lion was waiting under the tree. So the prince was tired because he was all day without eating, drinking. So bear told to the prince, look, you are a human being and I'm an animal. According to the shastra, the human beings, they sleep during the first part of the night. The first part of the night. When do the human beings sleep? In the first part of the night. In the first part of the deep night, the dark night. It's midnight to 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. Gurudev said 9 p.m. or 12. Sorry. Okay, but the animals, they sleep from 3, and actually they go to sleep at 3 a.m. The animals. So this is the difference between the animals and human beings. Shastra explains. No. Okay, so the human beings, they go to sleep 9 or 10 p.m. We should sleep like at 10 p.m. maximum and wake up 3 a.m. on the Brahma Muhurta time. Wake up and chant holy names. Have you chanted holy names? Oh, you took a bath. But like no need to bathe to chant holy names. Okay, so bear told, okay, you are a human being, so do one thing. You're my friend, so I will. You can sleep, putting your head, laying your head on my lap, and when it will be 3 a.m. I will wake you up because you're a human being. So early 3 a.m. in the morning I will wake you up. So the bear told this, and the prince agreed. So the prince, he slept, leaning his head on the lap of the bear. Okay, then 3 a.m. the bear told, now I will sleep. That now it's my turn. But listen to one thing. The lion is down under the tree, and he'll try to how to say to he'll try to like how to get you, like he'll try to make up your mind, but don't come into his talk. How can you say this expression? Like he'll try to make your mind up, like he'll try to impress you, make some influence in you, but don't listen to his words because he wants. Okay, so what happened when the bear slept? He like put his nails very deep in the branch of the tree. The bears, they have very long and sharp nails. So with this nail, the bear, when he was sleeping, putting his head on the lap of the prince, actually, but the bear was holding the branch also very strongly, tightly. And this lion, yeah, he really tried to speak with the prince. He told, hey, foolish prince, listen, you're a human being. And this bear, the bear is an animal. A human being can never be friends with an animal. This is true. So do one thing. I am hungry. So throw this bear here, and I will eat the bear, and then I'll go away, and you'll be free from me. So the prince was saying, this is true. Well, he was thinking, yes, we can never be friends with an animal. Because of some reason, we did this friendship, but actually, and we just did this friendship because we were afraid of the lion, both of us, and we are on this tree because we were afraid of the lion. Actually, we cannot be friends. So the prince, was thinking, oh, what the lion is saying is true. So early in the morning, when the sun rose, so the prince was thinking, after the bear wakes up, actually he will also kill me. So it's true, but I just throw the bear downstairs for the lion to eat him. So the prince, thinking like this, he tried to throw the bear from up the tree down. So he tried to like throw him. But the bear, remember, the bear was already like clinging to the tree with his nails. So when the prince tried to throw him down under the tree, then the bear woke up because he was holding the tree, actually, his nail. So he told, oh, foolish, I told the lion will try to make up your mind. What he told to you, also he also tried to tell me the same. When you were sleeping, the lion also told me, "Hey bear, you were foolish because human beings and animals can never be friends." When you were sleeping, oh human being, lion also told me. Lion told to the bear before, no? I'm hungry. So throw this human being under the tree. Throw this human being like tree. Throw him down, and then I will eat him, and then you'll be free from me and from him. Otherwise, when he wakes up, soldiers will come and also they will kill you. The soldiers, the people from the kingdom, because animals and human beings can never be friends. But if you do so, if you become friends with me, I'll protect you. So the bear told to the human being, I did. So I was sleeping in your lap. I was trusting you. And if somebody cuts off your head, what's the meaning? The person breaks your confidence. Like the person lets you down, basically. You were believing in the person, trusting, and then the person does something completely against what you had settled with her. So the prince, hearing this from the bear, he really thought, "Oh my, what have I done?" Because Shastra explains that atonement for many sins, but the sin of breaking someone's trust, there's no atonement. Maybe you go to many tirtha places, pilgrimage places, to have your sins destroyed. But if you break someone's trust, if you let someone down, your sin, like you break someone's trust, then your sin will never be destroyed. So continuing the katha. So the bear, he slapped the prince 3 times. So the bear, he slapped, or 4 times. Actually, he smacked, like he beating the prince 4 times. And the bear was speaking the first lines of the verse. Sa se mira. He told like this, the bear. Sa se mira. Okay, the story is long. Continuing. Sa se mira. When he gave the 4 slaps, he told this. Because actually these are the first syllables of one shloka. Sa se mira, the 4-line shloka. Sa is beginning of first line, se beginning of second. Okay, so I was telling, Vishwas Ghatak is a great sin, like if you break someone's trust in you. But even a great sinner like this, somebody who does these kind of things, if he chants holy names, only once even. Sakrit, I told, once, if you chant holy names once, all your sins are destroyed. So I told in this context, Dasharatha Maharaja, he killed Shravana Kumar. Then he came to the ashram of Vasishtha Rishi. Vasishtha Rishi was not in the ashram, but there was some like a senior disciple of Vasishtha Rishi, and then Dasharatha Maharaj told everything to him. And this disciple told to Dasharatha Maharaj to make this atonement. Which atonement? He had to 3 times perform achaman, uttering the names of Ram. Understand? Then after that, when Vasishtha Rishi came to the ashram, he told all Katha. Then Vasishtha Rishi, he was very angry and not pleased with this disciple. He told, only by chanting once the name of Lord already all the sins are destroyed. Why did you tell to chant 3 times the names of Lord? So once, if you chant holy names, all your sins are destroyed. So according to the instruction of the shastras, if you would chant again and again, this would be against the instruction of the shastra, isn't it? Like how many times a person is hanged? Only once, you cannot hang the person, like killed by hanging, more than once. Isn't it? According to the law, someone is an offender and the person must have received the death penalty. How many times the person will be hanged? Only once. If for any reason you are being hanged, if you are being put, but if you're being hanged and that rope, and if that rope by some reason breaks, like tears apart, you'll not be hanged again. And it's written in the constitution. Like if they try to hang you and kill you in death penalty, but if by some reason that the rope which you're being hanged, the rope maybe comes out from the neck or something, or tears apart or anything, if that rope will be torn apart, sorry, by any reason, or maybe it comes out from your neck for any reason, you will not be hanged again. No, you cannot. Sorry, not hung. You cannot be hung again. No, you cannot be hung again. Only once you can be hung, not twice. So in the same way, the Shastra injunction is so the glories of holy names. If you may chant holy names with faith or with hela. Hela is when you don't want to chant. Still you must chant. And by chanting these holy names, all your sins will be destroyed. So if you chant only once, all your sins are destroyed. This is the Shastra saying. So why would we chant again and again? If chanting once is enough, like we told. One holy name destroys so many sins that even a sinner cannot commit as much sins. So if you chant again and again, this would be against the instruction of the Shastra, right? Because only one holy name is enough. Like I told you can be only hung once. If by any reason that rope which is being used to kill you, if that comes out like from your neck or something, like if something happens and the rope something happens and you're saved, the constitution explains that you cannot be hung twice. So sakrid means once. But here Mahaprabhu is saying, how many times you should listen Harikatha and chant holy names? Again and again, again and again. Kirtaniyah sada harih, again and again. So Mahaprabhu told, sada. Sada means incessantly, always, not only once. Chant holy names again and again, nirantar, incessantly. So the commentary is so beautiful here. Again and again. So if one is enough, why to chant again and again? This will be against the scriptures, right? So in the same way, if you want to remove the husk from the rice, so How to remove the husk from, so how to remove the rice from the husk? You have to like shake the rice again and again. You know, because the rice is inside the husk, right? So you have to like, just shake it, and move it, like mash it, and then like with the mortar, you have to mash it, you know, until the husk is removed. So, if you haven't had the darshan of Bhagavan, you should continue chanting. Because Nama, holy names, is sadhan and sada also. So holy names is eternal. So the sadhan and the sadhya, they are eternal. So three things are eternal: sadhya, sadhana, and sadhak. They're eternal. So until you haven't seen Bhagavan, then you should continue chanting and thinking about Lord. So the example is given. Upasana means to serve. So to sit close and serve. So yesterday I spoke. Until when will you serve the Guru? Tell me. You continue to serve the Guru until when? What did I tell? What is the name of your Guru? What's the name of your Gurudev? Until when should you continue serving Gurudev? Until you haven't pleased Gurudev. Because our goal is to please Guru. So we continue serving him until we've done that. That's why we chant Gurudev Kripa Bindu Deya. I remember something when we were in Devananda Gauriya Mart. I went to Prachar to preach with Pujapad, Nitala Pravistam Vishnupad, Shila Bhakti Vedanta, Parjatak Maharaj in Bankura for the rice collection. Now, maybe 30 or 35 years ago, this happened, this story. So, this event. So I went, and Maharaji, he so he had so many programs of Nam Sankirtan and Bhagavad Katha. So Parjatak Maharaj, he did some kirtan. Which one? There was one. So after Maharaj finished the kirtan, someone stood up and asked Maharaj, "Can I ask a question?" Maharaj said, "Yes." Maharaj, you've come to my house for 20 or 25 years old. Every year you chant the same kirtan. You don't have another kirtan to sing? Every year you chant only one kirtan. Which kirtan? Gurudev Kripa Bindu Diya. Gurudev haven't yet given you mercy, a drop of mercy. Why you continue chanting this, singing this song? The Bengalis, they're like this. They're very like, logicists. You have come to my house for 25 years and you always sing the same kirtan. There are other kirtans. There are also other kirtans. Come on. Maharaj told, look, Shastra explains that the only thing that matters is the mercy of Guru. How can we get the mercy of Guru? So until when will we continue to serve Guru? Until we haven't pleased Guru. To please the Guru is the backbone of our bhajan, spiritual life. But if you say, oh, now the Guru is pleased, so will I stop serving him? No. Because in the path of bhakti is eternal. Like I told, sadhaka, sadhya, and sadhan. Sadhaka, sadhan, and sadhya. Three, they all are eternal. What have I told? In bhajan, three things are eternal. Which ones? Sadhaka, sadhan, and sadha. The practitioner, the practice, and the goal. Three are eternal. So if you have to do Guru Seva here in the spiritual world, Goloka Vrindavan also, you must also do Seva. This is eternal. To serve God and the Guru, this is eternal. Understand? Here, my Guru Pada Padmani Telepravistam Vishnu Bhakti Vedanta Srila Bhamana Goswami Maharaj, he's saying that the disciple will serve the Guru until when? Like for how long? Until Guru is pleased. But the logic will, maybe you can tell, oh, but when Guru is pleased, then you will stop serving? No. No, because it's a Nitya Seva, eternal service. Second example, given the dhyan, meditation. So for how long will you do dhyan, meditation? When we are contemplating what we want. So the example is given, just like a poor person. He goes to a king to ask for money. For how long will pray to the king? Until the king haven't given us money. Until we haven't received money from the king. So we continue meditating and asking this money to the king. So for how long will we think about something? If you haven't obtained what you want, I mean, your ishtavastu, like who you worship, so just like a wife who is separated from her husband, Proshika Bhartrika, she will think about her husband. Do you know what is a Proshika Bhartrika? Proshita Bhartrika is someone whose husband has gone far away. So this kind of women, they are called Proshika Bhartrika. So there are 8 kinds of heroine like ladies' mood. So Abhisarika, Utkantita, Kandita, Basak Sarja, Sadin Bhartrika. So one of those is a Proshika Bhartrika. Is one names of heroines. So Srimati Radhika has 8 moods of the mood of heroine. In the Gita Govinda book, it's described. So the best book and the highest rasa book is the Gita Govindam. This book, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he relished this sloka again and again. And Swarupa Damodar Rai Ramananda, he also described this verse. So this book was written by Jayadeva Goswami in such a high class Rasa Madhurya book. Which one? Gita Govindam. So in the Gita Govinda book, so there are the 4 kinds of heroine heroines, heroine described, and 4 kinds of hero moods of a hero. What have I told? 4 kinds of Nayik bhav, moods of hero, and 8 kinds of heroine moods. Actually, all these Baba Shrimati Radhika and the Diralita Nayaka Krishna with his 4 qualities, and also the other 3 moods of a hero. Okay, so my Gurudev was telling about the chinta, upasana and dhyan, 3 things. So the example of chinta is the example of a Prashik Bhartrika woman. She's always thinking about her husband. A woman who is separated from her husband is always thinking about him. So in the same way, when we chant holy names, we should think about him incessantly, about God. So Veda and Upanishads also explain what? You should think continuously. Not only once. Just like this woman who is separated from her husband, she will think about her husband again and again with so much eagerness. In the same way, we should think about Lord incessantly. Like this sloka of Vritrasur. He's saying, hey Bhagavan, this world, there's no fault for if I'm wandering this material world with family and so many things. I just have one prayer. I want that your dear devotees, I want to be friends with your devotees. That's it. According to the karma of my previous lives, I will continue wandering in this material world. This world is made by your Maya. What to do? But just give me this benediction, this one, that I'll not be attached to anyone in this family and in this material world. Hey Bhagavan, I don't want to be attached to anyone in my family. So I will continue with my family but detached, without attachment. I just want to stay like the family but without attachments, and I just want to be friends with your devotees. That's it. So here the commentary explains. Vritrasur, why don't you want to have attachment to the devotees, to be friends with the devotees of Lord, not to Lord, not with Lord? Who is Uttam Shloka? It's Krishna. So, hey Bhagavan, so Vritrasur is calling to Lord as Uttam Shloka. One of the names of God is Uttama Shloka. So, why God is called Uttama Shloka? Do you know? Because the gopis, do you know is Bang Bhakti? Means with laughing and joking, the gopis, they glorify Krishna in a joking way. So this is called Uttama Sloka. Understand? The gopis, they with joking words, they tell many shlokas and like glorify to Krishna. So one of the names of Lord is he's called Uttama Shloka. The gopis, with which kinds of shlokas the gopis glorify to Krishna with joking words. They say, "Oh Krishna, you're so religious. Oh, the like actually the like your fame of being religious is spread everywhere. Like you're so religious." So the gopis with these joking words, like with provoking him, and they say, "Oh Krishna, you're so religious, such a religious person. Your fame is everywhere. Like everybody knows about you. What is your fame? What are you known for? Ah, you are known as this a thief of the wife of others, other person's wives." Bilamangala Thakur explains. No, nobody praises a thief, but the gopis, they say, Krishna steals the clothes of the gopis, and you're known everywhere like this, like you're very famous by doing these things. This is your fame. So with these kinds of shlokas, Krishna is pleased, but not with the prayers of Brahma. Krishna is not pleased with his prayers. Krishna says, I'm not happy with these prayers of Brahma. But when the gopis tell him, "Oh, you're a thief. You're a thief. You are cheater." Vishwanatha Chakravarti also spoke such words that you would even faint from laughing. Like which kinds of words the gopis, they with this Uttam Shloka, like actually gopis are glorifying to Krishna in such a jokingly way, like joking so much. Krishna is stealing the clothes of the gopis, of the ladies. Okay, this is even like not so bad, but Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti explains even in his books he wrote with some specific kinds of words that the gopis tell to Krishna. You cannot even speak these words. You cannot even repeat them because like they're very strong words, you know. But Krishna listens to this and he becomes so pleased. Krishna likes a lot. Time's up. So just like Proshita Nayika, this heroine, who I just told what is Proshita Nayika. It's a woman whose husband is out of town, out of country. He's far. He went to a far country. So this wife or this beloved, being so eager and feeling so much separation, she will With beautiful voice, she will glorify her beloved or husband. So in the same way, a sadhaka, again and again, must chant holy names. Everybody chants holy names. But how to chant? With separation. Mahaprabhu told this. Being full of separation mood, you should chant holy names with separation mood. So before I told, oh, but chanting only once is enough. But later said, no, you have to chant again and again. Only once will not be enough. You have to do it again and again. Again and again? Oh yeah, because in this way prema will manifest. And when prema manifests, then you'll feel so much bliss in chanting that again and again, spontaneously, holy names will manifest in your tongue, in your tongue. Rupa Goswami in the Vidagdha Madhava Nartakam, he wrote about the glories of holy names. Listening to the glories of holy names, Haridas Thakur, he started clapping his armpits, so happy. Why? Haridas Thakur told, I've heard so many times the glories of holy names, but when Rupa Goswami, he wrote the glories of holy names in the book, in the Vidagdha Madhava Nartakam, I never heard this kind of glories before. What is this sloka? In this sloka, the glories of holy names, so sweet. So, okay, this sloka already explains that holy names is sweet. But the mood that Rupa Goswami put in this verse is amazing. Because when you chant holy names, you should also remember the qualities and form and pastimes of Lord. And you should chant the main meanings of Krishna. Names that are full of indication of pastimes. Lila Suchak Nam. Viraha Atmika means you have to chant these names in separation mode and the names that indicate pastimes, sweet pastimes of Krishna. So you have to chant sweet holy names. But also you should chant with nice voice. Understands or not? Should not chant like a donkey. Bah, bah, bah. Not like this. With nice rhythm, voice. And you should also chant like this. Okay, first we say, okay, chant holy names as you wish. But later, no. How to chant holy names? Tanamarupa charitagada su kirtanana. So su is before the kirtana. Su kirtana. Su means also beautifully with nice rhythm, melody, voice. You should chant. Chant like with sangitatmika. Like what have I told? You know what is sangit? Like song, singing, music. So many instruments, along with many instruments. You should chant holy names and glorify God like this, with instruments, nice voice, everything nice. Should also do like this. Okay, everybody speaks slokas, but also how to speak slokas. Also with rhythm, nice metric melody, like this, for example. Understand? So, like for example, the Gopi Gita, there are many kinds of melodies that you can chant, sing the Gopi Gita. The highest, which one? Which one is the highest? The highest. What have I told before? With which melody the Gopi Gita is best sung in a way that even Parabrahma Bhagavan will come near you. You can chant as you wish or anyhow. Okay, but an example is given that imagine in a kingdom, like in the assembly hall of a king, who come to sing in the kingdom, like in the assembly of the king, the best singers. Like in a normal, like we are singing like a donkey, there's no one, so we are playing like opposite and we are just chanting holy names like in an ordinary place. But if it's in the Raj Darbar, means in the like an assembly hall of a king, who is singing there is the best singers, they go to sing to the king. No, who goes to sing for the king? The best singers, the best artisan singers, those who are experts. So everything depends on the time, place, and circumstance, isn't it? This is true. So in front of normal people, a normal person can sing, but to sing to a king in the assembly of the king, then the best singers go to sing. So in the ancient times, so the best pundits, they used to come to the king and they were expert in different subjects. Like in the assembly of the king Vikramaditya, there were not 9 jewels that were kept for him. What is these 9 jewels? Like 9 people, actually, 9 persons. Each one of them, they were experts in one subject, like Kalidas, etc. Sorry, they are called Navaratna. These 9 jewels of King Vikramaditya. They were not persons like you and me. Hey, go behind, go away, go back. Like we will not be able to be in, like in the spot. So in the assembly of Vikramaditya, my name will not be there and also yours not. Do you think only persons who are playing the bell? No. Means they were great panditas in the assembly of Vikramaditya. So they used to come to the assembly of the king. In the assembly also of King Lakshmana Sen, like Jadeva Goswami used to come in his assembly. When we go to Navadvipadam, we discuss this. So in the Navadvipadam Parikrama book, you can see. So the Gopi Gita, how you'll chant Gopi Gita, that Krishna will be happy. And then you'll just like move along. Oh, very nice. Those who know the rhythm, melody, they listen, become so happy, and they also move along. And every moment you're like, aha, 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 so nice, so beautiful, aha. So with which rhythm? With the Gopi Gita, you can sing. Later I'll remember and tell. How will you chant Gopi Gita and Krishna will be so happy and like moving along and very nice? Because Krishna is Rasik, so he likes nice. So we'll think, okay, we can chant anyhow and it's okay. But no, actually to attract Krishna, you needed a specific tal, loy, means nice rhythm and proper rhythm and melody. Like Bhaktivinoda Thakur explained also in this song, Jamuna Purine. So Sugitanartane means all the sakis, Lalita Vishaka, they are so experts in all the arts. They are not ordinary. All they have Asta Siddhi. They have all the mystic powers and the expert in all the arts. Everything comes from their effulgence of their toenails. Okay, what is the melody to sing the Gopi Git? I always tell. The best melody and metric to chant the Gopi Gita. Okay, now time is up. My Gurudev describes so well. Just like a Proshita Bhartrika Nari, a woman who is separated from her husband, feeling his separation from her husband, she will, with such a beautiful melody, beautiful, nice voice, she will glorify her husband, feeling separation. With separation, she will actually have remembrance of the meetings. So in the Vipralamba moment, separation moment, you have visions of the meeting you had with him. Anchakalpa. Tarubishak. Maharaj, feeling happy? Did you feel happy? Did you like the class? Jai Sri Gurudev.